Hi everyone, Mr. Simmer here. So I'm back again, and SCS has initiated the Christmas event at the same time. So I'm now kind of going to be able to get two things, the bang for the buck increased by 2, because I'll be able to get progress on 2 events. So you can see the little present icons everywhere and how things are going. So I'm going to do what I can to contribute now. The city I'm at here doesn't have any presents, but I'm going to get down to Laredo, which in theory does. So I'm taking this tractor here. So I'm going to get my Texas exploration credit, but no gift credit along with it right now. So the nice thing is that I'm picking this up from the cotton location here that we were at before. I was debating, I may, if I work on the events here, I may decide, I guess let me know what the interest level is. I'm guessing, like, if I'm just doing anything, it doesn't really matter where I'm at. If you're interested in just following ATS content, I think you're just interested in following the content. But if I continue to do this and people would prefer, hey, just do it, but don't take up episodes with it, I can do that. Now that might mean I may skip an episode. I may have episodes that don't happen in time because I may not get everything done that fast. So there is that possibility. But if for some reason folks are like, I'm less interested in watching this the way it is with just you running around Texas, certainly let me know. Oh boy, I was worried about that. I'm in my farming simulator mode because I've been in there for a long time the last few weeks, so I'm not sure. Let's see, will I be able to... I think I'm going to run into the same problem, however, but I'm going to try to barrel through here and maybe it'll pull, or maybe it won't. Let's see. Trying to remember what the differential is. V. There you go. Yeah, it's not really helping. This is just a fun yard to get out of. Well, let me see if I can. Alright, well, I think at this point my problem is I might... Okay, what am I... Oh, I see. I see what happened. I backed right into it, so... I need to stop hitting those keys. Alright, so let me see if I can get out of here. Oh boy. Well, this is going to make life interesting, to say the least. Because at this point, like, it won't roll over. It's like I should be able to just pull out here. I don't understand why this is struggling as it is. Yeah, this like makes no sense. It's like it can't function. Oh, what do I have? Like I have a red light on there for some reason. No, my parking brake isn't on, but have I got some other kind of brake on? Did I hit some key that I'm not aware of? got myself free. Now, I did a little bit of damage doing that, but I do appear to be free. Again, I'm not quite sure what the red brake light is. It's not my engine brake. I was pressing the right key to disengage that, so I'm hoping I don't suddenly create a bigger problem for myself here. Alright, so we're leaving Mary's Cotton, and I think we have like 232 miles to go. Don't have to rest, so I can continue on. Okay. Alright, I'm assuming I hit the V key, so I think I'm okay there.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay. And we will do that.
Turn right.
I'm sure I just need to exit on the highway here. So we'll get ourselves up to 65, which is the highest we can get. And early in the morning here, merging on the road and heading down to Laredo. So, and then the hope is, then I'll probably just be carting some gifts around. Alright, the Frio River. So we're on I-35 and should be heading in the southerly direction, I would think. So usually the odd number interstates, they do go north-south versus east-west. A little bit more income here from Ahmed, 3,600, not bad. Now it is interesting that I've got, come on, alright. That I'm actually catching up when the speed limit is 65 or 75, that I'm at a max of 65 and somehow I'm able to continue here and pass people. I don't understand, but maybe that's just the way the AI is set up to work with things, to give you at least some real traffic, but it could do the same by just having a bunch of cars passing me instead of me catching everybody. That looks like a really large rest area, a really interesting setup there. But now I'm maxed out, and now that car is probably going to be in my way the whole time. Although, no, we're pulling ahead a bit, so I guess we're okay. Got some cloud cover for sure. I was going to say clouds are rolling in, but I'm not quite sure that they're rolling in, or are they just there, but there's definitely some grayness there for sure, so something to keep an eye on, but it's not as if we can't drive in the rain. It's obviously just not as entertaining to do so. So, oh, I thought it was a train track next to me, but clearly not. Alright, looks like we've only got 44. You know what, I don't know why I thought it was 232. I think it was like, it might have been 132. But yeah, Laredo says it's 44 miles away. So that is obviously not that far. I'm not quite sure we're getting all the way to Laredo. It looked like it was on the north side of town. So we might be running into the same thing where I have to head toward Laredo to actually unlock it and be able to pick up my next load from there. But it looks like we're at the point where we've got another rest stop. So they're certainly close together. There's an exit to Uvalde. So that is obviously another way to get there. CFI. Just looking at the other trucks. Pretty big intersection coming up here. Make sure we listen, that we don't have to move somewhere.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Alright, well, there we go.
Exit right.
So I will do that. Just not sure where we're going to need to go. Alright, we've discovered Laredo. That's good.
Go straight on.
Alright, I will do that, although this looks like they're stopped,
Left,
so...
and then turn left.
Alright.
Turn left.
I'm assuming I can't turn left on red. So I'll have to wait here. There we go. Alright, so... I do really like the detail here on the overpasses and all the structure of the interchanges. It's pretty significant. Now let's see, do I stay on here? Do I exit? Interesting. Alright, there. Oh.
Okay, here we go.
I think I inadvertently
Ready to roll.
inadvertently hit some extra things here. But I don't think we have too far to go, and then we'll be dropping off here at Deep Wells once I get close enough. Can't see it on my mini-map yet.
Keep left, and then continue straight on.
Alright. So yeah, this is just the Walmart. A lot of police. There was one when we got on the interstate. Now there's one there. Definitely. What am I hearing? It's almost like a weird truck sound, but don't know if that came across, but it was like a rapid fire backfire type thing. Don't know how else to describe it. Now the challenge is, in theory, we're supposed to get 15 gifts delivered as well. To qualify, like, there's just a lot that needs to happen here with these deliveries. Frankly, seems a bit overwhelming, because we've got barely a month to do it in. So I think they both run till January 15th, although now that I think about it, I think the Texas one might only run till January 5th. So, but like I said, if I can get a credit where I'm delivering gifts and going, that would be good. I just don't know that I'm going to have that opportunity as clearly as I'm hoping I will. But we'll see what we find here. Good news is
Keep right.
we're right here, Hebronville or Hebronville, I'm assuming, on Saunders
Exit
Street.
right.
Muffin Mondays. And then we're gonna have to go to the left.
Go straight on.
Interesting. It's like a midwives billboard, Mom Doc. Not something I've seen locally by me, but I don't live in Texas, so this might be a service that is more frequently used here. I don't know. Apologize for that sound. I bumped my microphone. Sometimes that makes an unpleasant noise.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
I was going to say, I'm guessing I'm going to have a light. Alright, so we just got 13,000. Branko is also leveled up. But now I can see Deep Wells, which is where I'm headed to. Can't imagine we're going to get gifts coming out of Deep Wells. I might have to go to another location in town here. And there's just not much going on when we're sitting at a light, other than obviously just watching and waiting for everyone to get moving. But next left, and we'll be delivering here. I think where that round sign is.
Keep left.
And of course there's a truck coming by, but actually that worked out fine. I was thinking that I would have to wait for him, but I don't. And somewhere in here is where we need to drop it. Alright, so I'm guessing I need to back it in from the... Oh no, I need to back it in from this side. Can I just pull in from the other direction? Again, seems super simple, but it looks like the door is open. So I guess I'll take advantage of course. It's always something, you know? They never make it quite that easy, so I got a forklift in the way. So the door was open, but I'm guessing we can probably take that, but that is not a gift. So I would prefer to get a gift if I could. Alright, so this is going to be a bit of a challenge to get in here with how everything is set up here. I think I'm going to pull over this way though. Get up here next to this framework. This is really not going to be easy, I'll say that. So I can do this, but I don't know. It might work in that I can... I'm going to hit the building, aren't I? Yep. I kind of knew that when I did it, but I tried. So we'll see if this will be enough to give myself an angle. Probably won't be, as we can see. Ah, boy. I don't know, how far forward can I go here? Not very. Because then I've got that problem. But if I can do this, then maybe I can get enough. I think I made it. To at least get in there, and then I can now get my cab around this way. Well, this is not good because I really can't move much this way. But if I can slowly inch my way through here, I just need to get the nose of my cab around. Let's see, probably have to do it a couple more times, but I at least was able to get a little further there, and then we'll see. No, not enough. I'm not sure what it's hanging up on. Because, yeah, if I could just back that straight up like that would actually work out nicely, because now I can start to do that. So maybe I'll be able here. There we go. I think that'll get us where we need to be in a moment. Come on, there we go. Whoops. Alright, drop our load and move along. Alright, but we did get the full 90 trailer maneuvering bonus, which is great. The bad thing is I'm not seeing gifts. There's gifts to Del Rio, because that won't give me anything new. Austin, Waco's further. Whew. But I think if I wanna, because yeah, at this point I think then we're outside of the location. So I think we'll take it here. Alright, so now we need to get to the Walmart. So I'm not quite sure where that is. Wasn't really looking for the other businesses in town that I could work for, because I figured, well, dispatch will send me where I need to go. Got a Costco truck on the way here. Oh, that was probably bad pulling out in front of a truck like that, but alright. So it looks like we're just kind of going around a turn and then exiting somewhere. Could kind of pull up on the sidewalk and get around if I really wanted to push it, but that wouldn't be really nice driving, so I'll wait. I'll do what I need to do. Alright, we've got movers next to us. Canada's best managed companies. I did not know Mayflower was Canadian, but I learn something every day. Alright. So we will get ourselves there. And then we're going to have a good haul with the gifts, so that will take a bit of time, because it's almost 300 miles. You know, and these are the challenges, is there's just a good amount of work here that's going to need to get done to pull this all together. I'm assuming we want to exit here. So let me get to the left. There should be a light up here somewhere. And then we'll be able to turn.
And then turn left.
There we go.
Turn left.
Not too bad of a light, but once again, unfortunately, under these interchanges, it kind of turns into, we turn, but then we immediately get stopped because the other group is kind of getting let go at the same time we are. I think I can see the Walmart sign out there, past the trees a little bit. If you look at the route marker, 59, there's a blue sign right over there. So I'm thinking that's the Walmart sign. There's also one here, which is kind of strange because I was expecting to see an actual Walmart over there to the right, but that is not what I'm seeing. So maybe this is just a sign that Walmart is nearby and to make sure that people know. going through two different
Keep left,
towns,
turn left,
or I'll pass through a town on the way, and
turn left.
we'll see. If nothing else, we'll be able to get jobs there, but what is
Get
that?
ready to turn right.
I do not understand.
Turn
I
right.
just hate the AI. Like here, turn right? I'm guessing.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Got some little kayaks people can buy. And then, looks like maybe past the wall? Confused. Yeah. There it is. I forgot we're not hauling a Walmart trailer. We're hauling a gift trailer. So that everybody knows that we're bringing joy down the highway. So a little bit of a fenced in area there. But taking a peek there. Go back a bit more. There we go.
Ready to run.
Get ourselves connected. Reset our time, or our trip meter or trip odometer. And again, we're going to be under 300 miles. So those of you that can keep an eye on it, at the top of my center dashboard reading is where the miles are. And you'll see those tick up as I get moving along. Just make sure nobody's coming. It's a busy shopping district, I'm sure, so
Turn left.
just got to be careful. Oh, I like the cart corrals out there. I don't know that I've seen those in a lot of other DLCs. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. I don't know if it's a new thing or I've just not noticed it. Whoa. I'm not looking. I got my camera messed up a bit,
Go
so
straight on.
silly me. Oh, love that AI again. So I assume we'll go, hello, stop! Wow. That was not pleasant. I was hitting the brakes pretty hard. I don't think these gifts are that heavy. I don't have my extra information hooked up, so.
And then turn left.
But I was getting ready to barrel into the back of that guy. Luckily, that's not what happened. So if you heard the scraping sound while I was yelling, whoa, that was me nearly ripping the steering wheel off my desk here. Bracing myself for impact, so that was not fun. But if you've not played these games, it gives you a bit of a sense of how real these sims feel when you're playing them. And I don't do VR, so I think that would be challenging and disorienting, but it's just not a capability I've got. So it's not as if I'm that immersed. I'm just looking at this on a monitor, but it's still real enough that you're bracing for impact, even though you're just driving a virtual vehicle. So I don't know if I have to go through the whole interchange before I can then get on the interstate or not. Obviously it'll tell us. Oh, nice job, 22,000.
And then turn right.
Okay. So here we go.
Turn right.
I'm assuming this is a yield. And that will get us in the right direction to get on the interstate, I would imagine. Alright, well, I know that's the interstate, so I will get on, because otherwise it'll take me to 83 or whatever it is.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
This has got to be the same thing, so other than maybe it wanted me to merge later, but a lot of flags over there to the right. But, oh, that's the rest area, so it's just kind of doing that. But, yeah, I'm thinking, it's just thinking it would have been a little bit shorter to go where that Georgia Pacific truck is entering. But this way, I could just be on the freeway and be getting up to speed versus just starting for what was happening as I would have taken off there. Alright, inspection station. Doesn't look like we need to go. Might be being worked on as well, like the other one we saw. That is in fact the case. It's closed off there. Alright, I'm gonna move over to the right, because once again, I can only go 65, where traffic can go faster than me, so I'm guessing we'll have some things that are pulling along and wanting to pass us. Just like that car there. Alright, San Antonio 104, but again, we're going past that, because otherwise I could have gone back to Del Rio, but then I think I have the problem that I don't know I can grab anything from Del Rio. But this should give us both a present and a city for going through here, so that will be what I'm trying to do, is to get kind of double dipping for credit. So I should be able, I would think, to get there before the end of the day. We'll listen for the yawning. I don't have my sim dashboard up this time, so I don't get some of that extra information that it provides. One of the things it does provide in this case is an actual time of how long it would take before I'm required to rest, and that I can then look at another piece of detail on there that shows how much longer I've got to get to my delivery point, so then I can make that decision of, do I rest, do I sleep, or not? But we're still blue. We haven't gotten yawning. We're coming up on 100 miles soon. So we're going to have 200 left, but that's still, 2 hours or so. But usually it starts making some noise about the 2.5 hour mark, so I'm thinking we're going to be okay. So I think this was the Frio or the Flio River, whatever that was that I called out going in the other direction as we were dragging the load down there. But just give you an idea, we're back there. Alright. Well, I was talking about it clouding over and not knowing if that meant rain or not. Guess we've got our answer. Alright, so that is where I got on the interstate. It's right here at this interchange, so now we are certainly going places I've not gone the other direction or not gone to before, so getting some new exploration areas. Oh, I have to pull in for the vehicle inspection. Okay. I think this is the first one in Texas. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Interesting whoa. I came upon that way faster than I thought. Yeah, alright. Hopefully it won't. I see something behind me, so I'm hoping I won't suddenly have a problem, although that may be the one that's parked. Yeah, I can't say I've ever done that. But it just isn't as obvious on these where the waypoint is, and I misjudged. Maybe it's... no? Okay, it is just... Alright, yes, my vehicle is not in a perfect technical state. That is in fact very true. Probably do need to get some repairs done. So once I find a location that'll be near somewhere, I'll do that, because I think when I hit the pole and did a little bit more damage, it told me the truck was at 19%, so we've got a good amount of dings and so forth on this vehicle, that's for sure. And the problem is if it's not in good working condition, it can start breaking down. I would imagine eventually it could get to the point where it just wouldn't move. I hear a train whistle, I should say. I'm assuming under us somewhere. Can't really tell. Again, don't want to drive off the road in any direction, trying to tell. So we haven't hit a viewpoint in a while, I will say that as well. So, Zarzamora Drive. Alright, another 12,000. So, I think where we're at company-wise is I need a new garage. So, I'm going to need significant amounts of cash again to do that, because the garage is 180, and then we've got to get basically a 150 truck in there, so kind of need like 330 before I can realistically do anything with expanding any further. Coming up on about halfway there. Not sure what city this is, but it looks a little bit busy. It's got kind of an observation deck or something. Is this Houston, really? It might be. But yeah, I think we're going to Austin. So this is another very large interchange. Again, not uncommon at all in the Lone Star State. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. If this isn't Houston, it's something on that scale.
Keep left.
Oh no, I guess this is San Antonio. Interesting. So, I think it's clearing up ahead, so I'm guessing the rain's gonna taper off in a bit. Another, not as big of an interchange, but definitely a lot of activity here. With a couple roads coming together, and the planners wanting to keep things flowing. Alright, so we made a bit of a turn. Looks like we're staying on I-35 North. Another intersection. This is definitely a very busy city infrastructure here. Alright. I think we can turn the wipers off. Obviously got some dots on the windshield, but that's just rain that hasn't dried. I assume that will vanish in due time. So I don't want to pass on the right if I can avoid it, because that's usually not what you want to do, but also, A, that's an exit only now I've seen, but even if it wasn't, they may be dividing or diving to jump over, so. over 200, so we are getting within 100 now, so not too bad. Canyon Lake, it's pretty nice. Alright, now the speed limit here is 65, so going 65. In theory, I'll catch some folks, although this pickup truck may be exiting here, I'm not sure. Yep, looks like he is. To Canyon Lake. Can turn that off again. Keeping that on. There's a police officer down there again. As I said, there's a lot of police in Texas. I feel like I'm seeing them a lot more frequently than I normally do on the map. So I don't know if the officer density is increased in this particular DLC, or it's just coincidence, or I'm remembering wrong. Alright, well, Austin is single digits. It looked like 58, but not sure if that's accurate. Certainly have enough distance that it could be, because I basically I had a little over 70 miles when I saw that. Another major intersection coming into view.
Keep left.
Alright. Alright, well, we've discovered Austin. So, following the directions I've been given to keep left. But yeah, as you can see, we're coming up on 250 kilometers. So yeah, these interchanges look very similar in all of the major intersections, so I'm guessing they were all built by the same company, or maybe a city planner just had them designed that way and they just put it out for bid, and you've got multiple companies just building the same interchange. So, a lot of large buildings. Cesar Chavez. Interesting. We're getting there. I'll just start humming to myself or something. But 266, so can't imagine it's much further.
Keep left.
Might even be, well, no, it's having us continue on. Say maybe it's at the airport, but it doesn't look like we can even get to the airport. More of like a straight interchange or something. Interesting. Not quite sure what I'm looking at here. It might be more obvious when I get to the other end. This kind of parallels where, oh, the shadow is confusing me. It was making me, it looked like it was just merging over. But it looks like we're going to exit here, and we're at our delivery point.
Right.
None too soon, because we're at 285 right now. So exiting on Palmer Lane, and then turning right.
And then turn right. Turn right.
Alright, last leg here. We are on the home stretch. It'll be the second exit, because this first one is where the customers go. Or no?
Turn right.
Can I not get... I don't understand. Because So it would seem to be better to come in from here with what I'm seeing.
Reroute.
So I'm gonna do that. God, that shadow made me jump. It is just freaking me out, I will tell you.
Finding a new route.
I don't want to make a U-turn. Alright, there we go. See, and this worked really well. Because otherwise I would have, like, come around the store, and that would have been very difficult with where I'm at. Alright. So clearly there's something in the first bay there, so I've got to get myself moving to the second bay. I think that just about gets me there. Oh, I want to turn back, but I also want to make sure I'm clear of the wall. So speed this up a bit and then start to line this up. It's a bit of an optical illusion. I didn't notice the lights on top of that. The trailers, like the little, I don't know that I'd say they're Christmas lights, but they're festive. How about that? Very nice. How did I? Got it backwards. Alright, that's probably more like it. And now we'll be lining up on the dock appropriately. It felt like I was hitting the wall there, but there's more space there clearly, so I wasn't. But alright, here we are. Alright, so 1 Christmas reflection, 7 cruising Texas. So not a bad piece of progress. I'll see you next time.